You call Parliament to order. Good afternoon. We proceed law presentation law bill appropriation law 2025, Act number of 2025. And we invite them, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Law Finance, law come back law front, law we continue. Right, me still stablo committee of the whole house law discussions law schedule law appropriation bill 2025 number of 2025 law institution law public service commission. With them one total budget expenditure below one amount below 364,517,573 Vanuatu. Yes, Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to honorable members. I think Minister, we got a chance long during the lunch break when we reflect me want them supposed to make more explanation, low side, low reductions, for them more increases. Me I kindly ask him to generalize too much about whether he want increase below salaries. Or me one off, me point me mistake, low bless with Mr. Blend because Pampa help me understand. Me take a from got 1.3 million decrease long public service commission. By the time we look at salaries, below wages where you payable Lisa, you know got input there where Mr. talk about that. More you some say is a magnum or last year of this year. So when me prefer say me meeting say with the Prime Minister, one Minister of Law Finance, he must have a budget plan. In all officials plan no more. But I provide them more clear, more succinct answers to all questions. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Leader of the Opposition. Any other comment and discussions, Law Emia, before? So, sino kat me bitum lo vote for the Honorable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, good afternoon to you. I provide them some of the answers to the question, the question. You got some of the reductions where you look inside the place here. I to do with them again. I to do with them NBP after we only fulfilling. I to side the housing and reduction. Me to do what MNBP were only complete him, and that's why I know appear back in law places so I got one particular reduction law place here, and I got all the KRT determination law all got the staff too within law public service where we stop. When we look one another increase, and what One increase plus 17 million, where me cover up all housing, PNPF, what am allowances, where me stop. I cut one total amount lo 100 million. I may go towards all repair, all casual workers, where at least prepare some of the houses, law government, I mean law Independence Park. And we start looking finish some look at the or private sector too, look at start rent them and collection law him to him sakam law government. And me amount lo 77 million when we go towards repair law government houses when we stop. Thank you.
Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Me ask him, Prime Minister, he kindly indicate him, place there, where place, Mr. talk about, why you miss follow.
Me understand the Leader of the Opposition, there me one general question, but you must have discussion law institution law Public Service Commission. Honorable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, suppose me to do that 1 million. I may now me sabi ask him, me Public Service Commission, where me one total of 1 million. You sabi correct me o kahit me lo place. Or you sa reveal Public Service Commission. Suppose you sa reveal Public Service Commission, may to what all meetings flow, all kata lo all public service, all isa kat all regular meetings flow kata. Why me one total flow 1 million way.
Suppose me, thank you so much, Honorable Prime Minister. I think suppose me karam good question we kamadi. Total estimate budget where Mr. Wandem appropriated me lo Public Service Commission 364,517,573 Vanuatu. And I am in relation to Public Service Commission. Lo bill, where you look breakdown blame stop lo heading where metal and Public Service Commission. Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you. I mean, I just last one long point here, Mr. Chairman. You look along 2024 revised, and with 367 million. And this year, with 364 million. That one difference was 3 million. And when them service, when them exactly know me here, and web place inside the place statement, tell them say, he correspond long amount, but more you service I follow. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Leader of the Opposition, I sub-generalize budget here. Suppose you go by section, you call item blame, and then by me easy lo me have answer question. I reveal lo one activity code lo now and then by help me have answer question. Thank you.
Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you. Me apologize long Prime Minister was supposed to be hemi folem total where we will start folem where you start talk long hemi and total blame now hemi 364,517,573. Just be correct. 2024 revised hemi 367,539,544. You want them to have a number discrepancy below 3 million yeah. Stop where place inside law place yeah. By point me Prime Minister, we have point them straight where place item yeah. Then by me follow. Me one simple just request them. Thank you.
Honorable Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Chairman, I think Lohemia is sufficient to say The Public Service Commission i katuana increase lo charity. Again, you start repeating you say. Time we look at one increase law one particular year, and then you got one decrease law, naravlaya me from Olen PPs where you Mr. Cut. So with the mimia additional money where you me stop giving the Public Service Commission, and me law charity. So budget me 2025. Let's focus on this budget. Thank you.
The Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. We now put to vote budget law Public Service Commission law and amount law 364,517,573 Vanuatu. Totally agree, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Public Service Commission with a total amount of 364,517,573 Vanuatu was approved on division.
Thank you. Moving on to Judicial Service Commission with one total appropriation law 1,914,514 Vanuatu. You can say, any comment, questions, we put to vote. Those in favor, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Commission de la magistrature avec un montant total de 1,914,514 Vanuatu a été approuvé à l'unanimité.
Thank you. State Law Office. The one total estimated expenditure budget belong 258,817,870 Vanuatu. If we don't vote, those in favor, please indicate. Against, abstention.
State Law Office with a total amount of 258,817,870 Vanuatu was approved unanimously.
Citizenship Office. One total estimated expenditure budget belong 76,999,348 Vanuatu. Yes, Honorable Member Blow Luganville.
Mr. Speaker, me start trying for them budget narrative with them for expenditure where you me stop approval me and me notice a couple of program activities now narrative correspond with them expenditure. Is there an explanation? Because by look law. The previous one finished, but me speaking particularly on this one. Law citizenship, law expenditure, me 76,999,348, whereas law narrative, me different. And it's a mark law narafala one. So the narrative, correspond with them. Is there an explanation to that? Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Minister of Law Finance. Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mrs. Speaker. Mrs. Speaker, pamita tega molsem, pamita la molsem, say me no one excuse. I mean one issue where you may have run me survey over the years, full up the bureaucrats play you me, or list up cut and base no. lo narrative sa kam. And now process ya tamu ilulug lo process no come out lo office lo prime minister. Hemi start down lo level lo all the different line ministries si kamanda pale test pack hemi butum every documents together lo form up narrative ya hemi stop. Now one look at the contributing factor was why you may look him say hemi no really correspond le hemi from you may got all different changes lo so time ya make him say all thing only mix all about law, especially law explanations law la narrative hemi stop. And me also me save butum no also me honorable speaker. But me hemi one issue by you must address it.
Gitu mas. As important law language law policy, me to talk law same language with them total finance. But you may take a note law response we come. Honorable member Lomalakula.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Chairman, I think lo misa bottom to lo Prime Minister no look lo budget puka. Lo forete lo bottom 2025, but ito na lo kanal lo 2024. Yes. Yes, thank you.
Honorable Bosina makatani tok lo section o min lo figures pa mi wanem putum lo vote na ya. Institution lo citizenship office they want total expenditure lo budget lo 76,999,348 Vanuatu. Kota will you agree please indicate. Against abstention.
Citizenship Office with a total amount of 78,999,348 Vanuatu was approved unanimously.
Thank you. We move to all government ministries, beginning with Prime Minister's ministry, where they want total appropriation side blow expenditure blow and amount blow 1,316,473,567 Vanuatu. Honorable Member Blotana.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Me start look lo revised budget lo last year me around 2 billion, and lo this year me decreased by 400 million. And suppose me say current explanation lo why budget for this year me decreased by 400 million. Thank you.
Thank you. Question, Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Speaker. Lo, and say I think wrong lo fika pe first submission lo 2024 budget year hemi should be 1,800,000,000, and then revise one now hemi come tetiamen of lo hemi look or hemi 1,916,000,000, and then hemi got one shortfall lo 21 million. Or hemi one reduction, and then hemi go below medium charge determination.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. One supplementary query now long member Botana meeting say hemi correct long calculation blame from whilst Prime Minister Ikarami Mikasem N figure. By the time you look long 2024 what 2025 got 2.3 billion. It come down long 1.6 billion. Listen now, Member Blotana stop Tramblo Quirim say hemi one and me ask him back long Prime Minister from hemi one decrease yeah. You got amount 400 million Vanuatu lo office Prime Minister from one Ale suppose we Prime Minister stop talam se mi CRT, pe oli kalma CRT o mana. We oli decrease ma amount percent. You should add them up, you know decrease. But time when you look appropriation yeah, maybe one decrease below office below Prime Minister below 400 million. We need below cut explanation blame. Everything one so far government is stop sakam lo table kam. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister.
Chairman, I think interestingly also Parliament de Mr. Trump will make one comparative analysis law budget law 2024 where you may pass and finish. Ale Mr. Trump law hangem law 2025. Let's focus on the 2025 budget. But in any case, let me help you understand this. So NBP's law 2024 for Prime Minister's office, you may be got one amount below 802,500,000 watt. And me below in Thailand shipping. And then you may got language services, editing and printing below Islam standardization documents. All NBPC now, so time where either you may implement the full one, by you may get them out, and by me reflect on 1 degrees long budget. It's just simple as that. When you say, by you look out them go, you find them low web, me all NBP's law, all NBP's law 2024. And then when you make law 2025 budget, which this parliament is going to pass, I may not step inside them, because semi NBP will you may implement the finish. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Honorable Member of Law Malekula.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Toglo program activity MPAA. You want to ask him about community development fund. You may understand him say, Istabanta law office of Prime Minister. You may say, stop 10 million or 20 million vinis. This was Prime Minister, he said, talem say, program ya Istabanta law MPAA. Mo semlo practice, Mr. Chairman. All members local government site mo istakat access lem. Kalau tok lo Prime Minister sebab lo legislature you work lo bipartisan spirit. Supposed to me confirm say step inside lo program activity ya. Good lo answerin tu sebab opposition tu isabe kata access lo community development fund. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Law. Question we come. Honorable Prime Minister.
Lo briefing we got, we still stop lo 10 million. Hemi no lo bosin, mo hemi no lo government, hemi community development fund. Mi sabe buto molsen. Pero suppose mi wandam lo answer honorable MP lo mi lo malugula. I think by me look at the first one and then we just come to you.
Any more comments or questions, Law, Budget Law, Ministry Law, Prime Minister? Posinogat pa yung lo vote. Ministry Law, Prime Minister, with one total budget below 1,916,473,567 Vanuatu. The only agree, please indicate. Against? Abstention. Thank you.
Ministry of Prime Minister with one total amount from 1,916,473,567 Vanuatu MEP approved unanimously.
Ministry belong Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry and Biosecurity. They want total appropriation below 2,646,602,472 Vanuatu. As Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Chairman, you make like look say cut one increase below 900 million belong Ministry of Agriculture, and you may one of seven almost one of exactly place from Selena by spent lem or si was what Deputy Prime Minister the lembangan se michiarti pe 900 million na ko bidin lem. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Leader of the Opposition. Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry and Biosecurity.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Me ask him suppose leader of the opposition is specifically appointed me lo increase from me no aware lo one big fly increase or some lo budget. And me got small of all different departments, but so some is have a department or them department lo me help him explain him. Thank you.
Thank you. Response. Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mambai helpful, suppose we Mambai Minister Mambai Kolo Yellow Booklet, page 126. Mambai mi look along revised 2024. Me 1.7 billion. Then you call 2025 and me 1.8 billion. Me one kutula injection ya be immediate explanation no mo say ko lo web straight.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think amount here have been staff fisheries department and been staff with them Ministry of Agriculture last year, and this time we move to Ministry of Oceans and fisheries. So budget the fisheries here we move out. And when I make them say you look in block agriculture, here we drop by 900 million.
Thank you. Right. You know what? Any comment, questions? Law, me stop. Putum the vote Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry and Biosecurity with them one total budget below 2,646,602,472 Vanuatu. Would I will agree? Please indicate. Against. Abstention. Thank you.
Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry and Biosecurity with a total amount of 2,646,602,472 Vanuatu was approved unanimously.
Ministry below Tourism, Trade, Commerce and Vanuatu Business. They want total budget below 1,531,859,262 Vanuatu. Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Glad to look one increase below 206 million Vanuatu belong budget. Me sure say Minister of Trade by sabi explain him li mi bitim mulala one we bless now mani by kolem. Thank you.
Gitu question Honorable Minister of Law, Trade, or Commerce, mo Vanuatu Business.
Cia tinggi mi increase mi CRD, o sta lo NPP sia. Pelo recent budget lo revised budget staff sia makno. Tadi lo extra budget mi lo PPPs, o staff cover ma por budget lo mi lo CRD.
Honorable Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Chairman, in fairness, mo blo make him justice lo house. I think it important say me help him minister se blo clarify mo la budget all different cost centers blo kata. And blo ministry blo trade you may got operational top up blo budget blo provincial tourism officers blo one amount blo 6 million Vanuatu. You may got TRD, over 37 million Vanuatu. So let me give him one total blow LNBPs where government let me give him over 43 million Vanuatu. At that time where you may look law or donor contributions where you may look finish, we pass and finish. And by you may look him say got one grant over 60 million Vanuatu, or they give him the support law Department of Tourism, and then 200 million Vanuatu law government law Australia may give him law. ESP, the Ministry of Trade allocation, and then you make out one amount, below 10 million Vanuatu, where me go to law total appropriation, yeah. Government law CPA, me give him law 10 million. Law support them solar system, law Torba, tourism bank law operators. In correction, no more side law agriculture, Honorable Speaker, me will is low level to respond to me, but they got quite a substantial amount of money where we come inside, and they now lead the opposition and Mr. Praise him. So he got me a grant with them 18 kind, agriculture, with them Samvala top up to a government and we give him. So I think this explanation there should be sufficient. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Now put him to vote. Oh, Member of Parliament, Port Vila, sorry. No, looking under you.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, sorry. Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister. Good afternoon, Leader of Opposition, Honorable Deputy Leader of Opposition. And all members. Question Lomilo Plisa, Emi Ikolo you, Mr. Speaker, through you Ikolo, whether Minister of Finance or Minister Bloyumi Blo Industry. Lo reference MTDA, where me industry blo development, Yumi look him say, Yumi allocate them 40 million Vanuatu. Ikolo Plisa, question Blomi Emikama, you Mr. Chairman. So when I'm now a specific objective, yeah, where you make at lo section yeah, and when I'm industry or sector now, you may benefit him place yeah, lo value chain yeah, and when I'm now you may want them looking lo next year lo 2026 outcome yeah, revenue expense yeah, we may allocate them equal MTDA. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Question will come. Honorable Minister of Trade.
Chair, I think so. Saya repeating question.
Member, you go slowly. Lo question brief by Minister Emi Folem, and then I will respond.
D'accord, Monsieur le Président, je me réfère à la page 9. La page 9 du carnet jaune avec la référence MTDA sous l'industrie de développement. Le président, you may look at page number 9, lo industry development, me just want them cut one suppose say Minister Blo Industry, and Mr. give him some light law 40 million. Yeah? You may allocate me call research, value chain research with them innovations. One specific objective now, you may aim, lo place, you may say 16 million by me call staff, lo department, yeah? But one industry or sector now by a benefit lo researcher. One now you may want them look him lo next year 2026 lo allocation where you may put me call under the headings. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Trade.
Yes, I think, Chair, thank you too much. Me kat research me kat different kan assistance. Me all sometimes all grant. Me all current budget ya. Bisa mak. Me submit all research. Plan all research. Me ni all research lo value added lo office lo start do bureau. Me na ibis lo specific lo email. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Honorable Member Blomaricula.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Kolo Program Activity MTJC. Access to finance and credit. Me want to ask you, Minister Blo Trade say you may be Adam law different media outlets concerning one program of value added we equal around 500 million last year before you may go through the snap election and suppose me program activity now and I got only 100 million and you may understand him say minister I got plan we been ting lo roll out with the nice double zone.
Thank you, question, Honorable Minister of Trade.
Yes, thank you, lo question raise to Member Balakula. Yes, I think recently, budget has been reduced. Only proposal for 50% yard localization. I got proposal for 500 is tapit. At this stage, budget is under law Ministry of Finance. Ami capital budget. So member by dependent on request. Time we submit request, member we different me Ministry of Trade for disbursement. Otherwise, process is takon na ya. We got a new panel where scrutinize finish. Provide me mainly for monitoring with the evaluation. Thank you too much.
Honorable Deputy Prime Minister.
Chairman, thank you. Say you may start asking some very important questions. And this is to do with the value addition. Question where me stop here, I think on something law, side law, policy you may neglect them research and development plan including VRDC, even all research and development were one ministries, some particularly law industry so legat. So I think me couple support them. One budget law 1 billion that you may be allocated law value addition. Council of Ministers may be look and now minister explain them say 500,000 and 500 million and we should couple support them Vanuatu. That was last year. The decision was taken last year. Ale me way got full up noise lem law media. But you mean important say you must begin to look at the importance of value addition, all resources we you make got. So taken for example, one particular component where you may cut the budget that you make forestry, I think you will know ask him maybe 25 million. Why you may give him extra 25 million parking? Because you may want them harvest them all timber you may waste up Hamas 100 hectare Losando. You may look out selling. Timber already finished, mature finished, you may harvest. But without capital injection, you may help him, you may add value all resources, you may. You may continue, you may beg and look like beggars in the parliament. But we have resources that That is why all budget hemi go blow hemi help, and we believe say in the coming weeks by minister hemi start blow hemi introduce all projects by hemi target and value addition projects. Hemi make use of Selenia, where Ministry of Finance hemi control them, and then hemi go out block out more impact them. Meeting say important lo issue lo value addition, lo you must begin lo you start more serious discussion lo value addition lo resources lo whether hemi fisheries, timber, copra, cacao, or whatever. So mena hemi focused policy focus lo budget. Thank you.
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister, we now put to vote Ministry of Law, Tourism, Trade, Commerce and Vanuatu Business on total budget appropriation below 1,531,859,262 Vatu. The only agree, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Ministry of Tourism, Trade, Commerce and Vanuatu Business with a total amount of 1,531,859,262 Vatu was approved unanimously.
Ministry belong Education and Training. They want total the budget appropriation below 14,746,540,480 Vatu. You got any discussion? Yes, Leader of the Opposition, Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Lo issue where this time where you got problem long all teachers, all schools play me. We want them to say Minister of Education and me explain them. Why now we got people reduction the budget plan close up 2 billion Vatu. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Any response to question we come to side to reduction of budget? Honourable Minister of Education.
So, Chair, I think recently, the member Blaming come back to Solomon. I think stop 2 weeks to Solomon. Once Mr. Kotro or something, let me cut increase, yes, no cut increase. Let me cut increase over 4 billion something. I mean, things say, we understand, so Lofika, I mean cut increase, cut increase.
We comment Honourable Minister of Trade. Honourable Minister of Education, do you got any response?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Me ask him the numbers is supposed the proportion increase I come lower. So she said when the month when you got one increase, decrease. From me believe say got all issues where sakam na ya you got big increase lo budget ya. Lo education. Thank you.
Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think Minister of Education me just come back lo Solomon ale me not ignore him kuta appropriation blame from papers where me look lo besia think me look lo figures me ask him se bambay ko lo book ya where long page 187 bambay som. I think figure where you stop telling me you stop inside lo budget proper. Be minister lo yellow book be me one shortage lo 1 or 2 billion no be. In fact, lo book where you stop lo bisi tell him say you got one reduction from revised 2024 from 17 billion 519 315 141. You go down to 13 billion 822 617 381. One of them where Minister of Education is the reveal me all grants increasing by 2 billion. But we need to explain them. Reduction to 2 billion if from one of them, particularly in view of the fact that all teachers will start fight from all wages. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable the Minister of Law Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a current response for Honorable the Opposition in back. I custom answer plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Any other comment or questions, Law Minister of Law Education, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister?
Mr. Chairman, I think me no look lo budget we stop here. Got one increase. Got one increase lo budget unless me lo all NPP. Ministry of Education, you may stop give him one total amount lo 1,643,787,909 VAT. That's from the government. And then we look law all donors do only give him a lot of grants. But the made in kind of education. So lo figures where you make out there me one increase the budget. Substantial increase here me simply from all issue all teacher. Me surprise say you may talk about the sweet law Facebook with them or not a place. You make a you try to interrogate them budget there, say, you may stop with them all issue teacher. Let me one expenditure element. So, Mr. Speaker, meetings are important because on Facebook with them every place, you mean champion law, issue law education. Or issue law, or teachers. We expect them law, you mean Haram say, has the government really done anything? Has the government really done anything right now? So with this budget, you may stop, and me assure them all teachers, we're giving an additional 1 billion VAT this year. We're going to be giving an additional 1 billion VAT next year. And time will you include me go inside the budget, from by me come part or recurrent. By me look increase the budget lo education lo every year. So I think the benefit lo house, while Minister of Education, by him is given be, me want to reaffirm say, the government has done everything necessary that it can do to ensure that me address me issue of teachers. When we stop the day, me basically all teachers comply with the administrative processes, documentation, verification processes, you still have an over 300 million VAT that is yet to be paid because of these verification systems. Otherwise, government may do everything necessary. There is nothing that the government has not done when it comes to the issue of teachers. So we want them out there because you may not fight outside the ring. You may come inside the place, you may fight inside the ring. And time when you want to raise them issue of teacher, raise them inside the ring that you to talk about. But I believe this budget, everyone, and we cater for all issue all teachers. And suppose you lay haram budget speeches today, Mr. Chairman, and we adequately cover all different components and we make them up 1 billion. Remote allowances, child allowances, with them every something will teachers. I think all teachers is not expect them say, time when you may come law, program activity education, then you may talk about. But you may celebrate together because there's nothing you may owe them all teachers. But all teachers only owe them government. Low is a sample only get paid and only stable house yet. So that full of something where you need law address them on the side of financial obligation for government. It is done. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Honorable Minister of Law Trade.
Chair, I think me now revised budget last year. Me now think I think no good pay. Me now it's about 13 billion. So you know that one figure you overload me. The reason we go is that na 14 billion. Kimena clear. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. My Honorable Member of Luganville, Honorable Matai Jeremiah.
Mr. Speaker, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the House. Me, when them blow benefit blow all ministers no more. Suppose all questions you ask them straight, increase law one activity. You know, come ask them increase or decrease law total because there's a lot of variation, law different activities. You make me so complicated law all ministers and even Minister of Finance blow for them. Fulabri me all former ministers and we've been dealing with this budget narrative blow compare them. The time you go to total, you ask him one general question, why there was an increase in the total. There's a lot of variances, all different activities. So benefit all ministers and Minister of Finance. You may ask him straight question. You go to activity, easy minister have a refer activity and give him one explanation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Honorable Member of Malakula.
Bon après-midi, Monsieur le Président. Permettrai me help long you me understand them too. Tayo mi local ministry only the budget law ministry only no fluctuate the big one lower 1 year. When them way make me fluctuate big one or increase ML new NPP. And all narrow something way make me increase ML donors funding. Mi ask them all colleague blow me a little look donors funding and me no decrease compare to 2024. Me no it's simple no. Thank you too much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I put le vote. Ministère de l'Éducation et de la Formation, avec un montant total de $14,746,540,480. So, they agree, please indicate. Against. Abstention. Thank you.
Ministère de l'Éducation et de la Formation avec un montant total de 14 milliards 746 540 480 a été approuvé à l'unanimité.
Next one, Ministère des Finances et de la Gestion économique. Ministry of Law, Finance, more Economic Management. With them one total corporation expenditure budget long 15 billion 99 million 617,381 Vanuatu. Any question, comment? Inokat, kami putum lo vote. Ministry belong Finance, more Economic Management. They want total appropriation budget of 15 billion, 99 million, 617,381 Vanuatu. Those in favor, please indicate. Against. Abstention.
Ministry of Finance and Economic Management with a total amount of 15 billion 99,617,381 Vanuatu was approved unanimously.
Ministère des Affaires étrangères, de la coopération internationale et du commerce extérieur. Avec un montant total de 871 millions 52 892 Vanuatu. You know, got any comment or questions? We put them to vote. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Ministère des Affaires étrangères, de la coopération internationale et du commerce extérieur avec un montant total de 871 052 892 Vatou a été approuvé à l'unanimité.
Ministère de la Santé, avec un montant total de 7 milliards 114 millions 278 643 Vatou. Honorable Leader of the Opposition.
Chair, we noted one increase below 3 billion. Thank you, law. Government blow, do more money inside long Ministry of Health. Me take objection long remarks long Minister long member long Luganville. One minister we should have a budget plan and we should have explain him. Some Prime Minister tell him say we want performance-based government. And everyone you should rise up to challenge, even all state ministers. Thank you, long 3 billion injection, yeah? You need him one explanation, no more say, call a web list. Yeah, thank you.
Any other comment, question? I suppose you got any response, law, question to side, explanation, will increase. I'm glad to see increase. Musinogat? Yes, Honorable Member Blo Malekula.
Thank you, Chair. Mi stop declaring my interest plumir so MP Blo Malekula mi di. Wante maskin lo minister no mo concerning public health service. And you may understand him say lo community Blo mi particularly lo walarano kata one health center where me understand them still should tender them out finish the process plan mi start pating call 3 years now. I'm an expos minister isave answer remisi process plan mi start also.
Honorable Minister of Health.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. The question we come to Honorable Member Blimilo Malekula. We ipin go through the data process finish paper problem. We got land dispute problem. Ale make him say only all katalo aset only ready blo you may return that and all no putum no tender yet. Thank you.
Thank you. We now put them to vote. Ministry of Health. They want total appropriation budget plus 7,114,278,643 Vatou. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Ministry of Health with a total amount of 7,114,278,643 Vatou was approved unanimously.
Ministère de l'Infrastructure et des Équipements collectifs publics, avec un montant total de 10 milliards 780 millions 570 000 et 2 Vatou. Honorable Member of Malekula. Honorable Anatol Imak.
Thank you, Chair. Me want them question no budget law Fida Road. Me come lo one people island. Sangula Italian people size me true one people island. Road Mi vla no muluk wan face flow wan bulldozer o wan gredai kam lo face flow mi vla lo malakula. Mi lupa mi wanem tale molesem se honorable minister. Bayuno ting ting blo increase lo one supplementary budget lo fidarot 200 million emi too small. Malakula ini 18 billion blo repair road where inokat one government emi lukul hem. Mi to both side blo mi vla lo northwest area mo southwest Malakula. Government emi no luk track blo government mo lo prisa. All bulldoze blo government no kam nothing blo mi vla. And question blo mi repeat him. Honorable Minister blo tulo you blo Minister blo nga mibu kami kat plan blo increase him through lo one supplementary budget blo fidarot. Thank you too much.
Thank you. Lo question we raised, Honorable Minister blo. We karam Honorable Member blo Malakula first time then by.
Thank you, Chair. Mi kat sem interest with them colleague MP blo mi lo Malakula concerning all road condition lo Malakula and ino lo Malakula no mo emi include constituency blo amre mo pama and lo Malakula sorry lo Malamba yumi nakata fleet ya and mi no look inside lo budget ya lo mas kat one full fleet lo Malamba. Mr. Blo constituency blo mi lo last 2 weeks mi send them all photo ko lo Minister blo public works. Road lo Malakula also road lo Karen public road. We start lo lama pikam town lo aulo. Lo last week lo officer blo public works so di tekem tractor blo agriculture. Oli mekem road lo central. Oli blo mekem sure se kat access lo track oli pass. And Mr. reiterate memia. Lo Minister concern emi no look se kat fleet blo Malamba. And suppose se folen ting blo colleague MP mi tokpat fitarot budget blo fitarot. Mi wanem se suppose consider memia tu blo Malamba im mas kat one fleet. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Member blo AP, Deputy Leader blo Opposition.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Bagan lo Chairman. Honorable members, question lo mi similar no mo. Me talk about experience since me elected as a member of the Parliament in 2016. Me come start. Kasem today, that is 14 legislature. Me fortunate lo start also opposition side. Now I me got chance lo me receive concern about past services lo ministry concern. With them due respect, me trust them Angola way staff and all minister thing. But lo me staff look lo experience lo time you me staff look at them funding mo me pass him. Then minister me got power lo me tavet fund towards some nara activity. For example, lo me sabe review small lo last time one experience. Me come out lo island ebi. Area blomi emi ta flattest place lo verma olera council since me elected member of the parliament ino katon machine ko mekem road kasem na yam sta toket minasa all money people sta fot lomi pay no from road I think from spend every money blo sabotem all be point blomi se time mi pasen budget after mi stop tie with them fun lo last year mi call sap one lo seva division at 9 million, I want 13 million, may never happen. Mr. Please, let this government. And you will know for the Mailania where me hat lo Vanuatu. The day you stop with me where you live levate, you may benefit more resources we come Lailania now. So me trust them, Prime Minister, what them Minister responsible. Mr. Papil no man for the Mailania, me elected Lailania. I think for them now be road to me vela never got machine. Airport to me must close. Mr. issue manpower, mi pem tractor, mi pem pultos, lo on power mi maintain rotum, which is not fair. We had a government, and mi purposes lo government lo make sure. We talk in general from Niaram se mi masarahat lo. Since me elected 2016 kasene, no kat one road. Machine ko taon kasi mi stop for them no. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Member, Minister of Law, Public Utilities.
Thank you too much, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, Liumo. Good afternoon, lo Honorable House. Thank you, lo question, lo tula member, lo Malakula, lo province Plimila Malampa. Ting Fidarot fan, emino fan blo Malampa emuano. Emi fan blo yumitram, megam every Fidarot throughout the country. Me understand se, me agree with you, se fan no naflo megam every road lipi. Me vla ista lo process finish blo mega one more supplementary budget lo in 2 months time. O mi vle hope se by MBC consideram bli mi garigam bak lo full bukat one increase lo funding bli mi lo Fidarot. Concerning fleet bli mi mi no service puse mi probably mi address em lo plesia be you start receiving or you thank you the Minister of Finance. You sign one agreement with them Chaika, Japanese government. Really give him some machine limi blo help him me lo recovery limi blo CBD. Once CBD recovery happen, if something come back into order, we believe by fleet na we move mi lo Malampa province. Malampa province no hemo anikat hemo tema Torba province tu tula tu kota ino gat fleet. Kafman ista woko through lo ministry blo finance web limi putum 2 fleet blo 1 blo Malampa o te 1 blo Torba province. Concern island blimi lo AP, thank you lo concern blo member blimi lo AP. I think fleet blo Sefa province stop lo AP now ya. Only stop completely lo Penny airport lo South AP. Mo every work we public works standard taken blo island blimi mi folem no mo work plan will division oli karegam. So suppose island blimi kat sama work pali megam blem. Oi mi folem work plan mo. Mi agree with them member blimi blo talem se I think public works or ministry blo public utilities lo budget blem matinge mi set up lo politik. Imi no kat katem kuto lo activity or funding income lam sam nom. After imi sta full town lo tok we minister TBD leader is talem. Ministry I tegem decision with ma team blem se lo start lo yeah ko sem next year lo nivela budget pa imi allocate all funding with all activity we imi anda tegem lo next year. Also me imi local funding lo one activity next year imi save move on. Next year imi save move on. Emi blo help emi minimum blo spread them out work limi lo public lo throughout the country. Thank you too much, Mr. Speaker. Supposed me answer one question blo member. Ta.
Thank you much, Honorable Member blo Tafea Thailand.
Thank you, Speaker Paken blo. Bisa allow me blo me. I think ni wale make one comment no lo tok blo Ola MP blo Malakula blo talem se ikat every island lo Vanuatu li nitim road. And mi understand se Malakula ikat program blo kolta istako. Ikat lo tanah, ikat lo pentikos. I think ikut ikat sansa pambai mi resem lo ting se ikut government ibutu money lo place we pambai mi make money lem. Declare interest from me from ikat all request lo some road limi lo anaicho. Minister installation staff pambai ikut lo local place we government spend the money make money le man. Every island kusi mi cry from road pambai money we mi kat le bisa pambai no na flo mi sabe. Pinsi every road. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Member. You want comment, lo Honorable Member blo Port Vila?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Me, on them time, thank you. Ikolo budget we start for it. Me, lo site lo urban road development and maintenance. We me 193 million Vanuatu. Question lo me ikol sem through lo you. Ikolo Minister blo Public Works. Semi mi save Port Vila emi capital city blo Republic blo Vanuatu. 70% blo revenue emi come out lo Port Vila. Pa imi save talem se APME hard plan. But imi talk about export or any nara market emi mas come pass through lo doya we emi Port Vila. Therefore, mi want them no more suppose minister emi save inform them this for honorable house. All road condition blo Port Vila. Before when me been one MP, from the time me start with them all people and only ask him say, "Peol MP only start pass lo helicopter, only no look him or road." But today me one MP and me find them out say same road there, you me everyone me pass through him. And also me tell them one tourist me come, for something where me look Port Villa, and me image lo country bring me. So me want them ask no more lo through lo you, Mr. Chairman, lo Minister of Public Works or Planning we me kat mo lo yaya with them next year, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Madam Member. Honorable Member Blo Malakula, and then by me current one response.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, but Speaker, more Deputy, more honorable members. I think we want them my interest for seven more when them refer one question economic Minister Blo utilities concern more road development Blo Malagula. If like been away to say by third phase Blo road Tasil Road Blo Malagula me should happen finish by I think it been happening at me one interest to man Malagula but I say whether I got one fund me available someplace Blo me address some third phase Blo road development and you may want to say to step by me happen what time. How soon by me Mr. happen too. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Member, me current one response lo Honorable Minister, and then by me call vote lo budget lo Ministry lo Infrastructure.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, question blo member blo Potrila. Blo information blo House, I think Ministry through government utemola development partners blem likat pikla plan blo Potrila urban road primi. Yumi katuan 2 billion utema China, we only ME1 grant to baikam primi address mola road primi. Anda plo grant utem China ya yumi katuan program primi utem VI40 Australian aid. Emi atu ikam blo one plan we lile mot lo 4 years. The ministry is try strong blo work utem ota blo. The same time frame blo work blo happen. Emia plus 120 million we you talem lo we stop lo budget puga. Emi side lo government by help them to develop partner premier blo address me road. Me confidence by lo this time around probably lo by me start role motor project premier lo manis mego by me start address them seriously road lo Port Vila town. Me agree with them member Port Vila me main town premier. You need premier address them kut every road blem lo make sure all service blo government I goal semua yumi wante. Fulem question blo member blo Malakula. Yes, government pinanda tegam some feasibility study costing lo some extra road lo Malakula. Emi dan finish. Nei Mr. Wed no lo government lo emi prioritize all work plan. Say which one by emi undertaken fulem fiscal space blimi and then by emi undertaken. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. We now put to vote Ministry of Infrastructure and Public Utilities on total appropriation below 10,780,570,000 more 2 Vanuatu. Those in favor, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Ministère de l'Infrastructure et des Équipements Collectifs Publics avec un montant total de 10 milliards 780 570 002 et 2 Vanuatu a été approuvé à l'unanimité.
Thank you. Ministry of Internal Affairs. With them one total appropriation below 8,651,697,958 Vanuatu. I can say no got any comment. We now put on the vote Ministry of Internal Affairs. Then one total appropriation below. Sorry, Honorable Member Blo Malakula.
Thank you, Chair. Program activity MIPA, Urban Planning and Development. Anonymous Post Minister estava Isave dalam si ikatuan plan lo traffic jam I stop happen lo Port-Vila town. Lo department lo yumi lo urban planning and development. Every year we start putu mani concert lo plesia. Pe os ministers have update yumi lo latest development. Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Law Internal Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. The question was raised by Honorable Member Doimi Blo Malakula. I stop question program activity MIP, urban planning. And then Mr. Ting say Mr. Baskem budget we come also 18 kind of grant pe hemi Mr. Baskem question lo side for traffic management. So everyone is always a traffic control act lo implemented by two ministries. Me pu with them Ministry of Internal Affairs. And so lo visuals lo only to try and base to come up with them one traffic management plan with the missing blow one CPT where Mr. make them today frame up some roads. But act them currently under review. Suppose where you must have a review act, to give him a responsibility go lo one minister no I think by me move more working much more faster. Now we start also you sabe part pro work start with them police part pro work start with them ibuan. Sometimes we got all just from two ministries together stop implement the market make them stop slow them down a little bit work lo side pro traffic management plan pro yumi but me sure se by lo coming time by me should look him improve. But suppose member used to ask him question lo side pro all 18 kind all grand way stop yes me stanabe blo mitalam thank you too much lo development partner plo yumi we all stop system yumi lo minister of internal affairs suppose you look in budget appropriation lo yumi lo this year 18 kind with them grant way me receiving lo development partners more than 100% lo budget appropriation lo government and so me stanabe blo mitalam thank you lo good for the working relationship we got with the development partners play me lo we will have a looking importance for programs we will stop under lo police force labor TUAP also mo italam everyone all contribute and for your information lo this year too so stop looking increase lo this year got all provincial elections lo sam lo all provinces play me now you stop looking big for increase we more than 100% and we want them talam thank you lo government too lo we isabe support more program activities we put me go through lo NPP and also all development partners lo support all kata all time lo Ministry of Internal Affairs. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. We now put lo vote Ministry of Internal Affairs they want total appropriation below 8,651,697,958 Vanuatu. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Ministry of Internal Affairs with a total amount of 8,651,697,958 Vanuatu was approved unanimously.
Ministère des Terres, des Mines et des Ressources hydrauliques. Avec un montant total de 3,135,318,949 Vanuatu. Yes, Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Although you look at me got one increase below 500 million, but me alarming a little bit from where time where you look to 2024 revised, and me 2.130 billion, and by you come to 2025, you come down to 614 million. Which was you start talk about Ministry of Crown, and from Bali Rely lo 18 kind now, or cash crunch, you become what they count up 3.1 billion bagan. You guys want explanation, the reduction below 2.1 billion, you go down to 614 billion, in view of the fact that the Ministry of Ground. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Honorable Minister of Lands.
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, Honorable House. Yes, I think a concern we raised by leader of opposition to say you got one reduction lo government contribution. I think MME from no more you got a relocation blow acquisition fund where coastal of finance and council of minister. I think been one decision is I think by you should relocate them back money which is on top of 600 million we make at every year. Government may allocate them 200 million, blow make overall 800 million. And in regards to increase the budget, where is up lo where you may look in 18 kind of contribution all partners believe me, and we go towards water blow Luganville, and also by you may look in one component inside the place here, me one program where World Bank me work with the Vanuatu government lo site of us. By me look on amount lo 360 plus million we only give me gamlimian. Also me join them collect me Minister of Internal Affairs lo you me acknowledge him support lo la partners play me as only continue lo style them government lo me save reach him all get the development towards all aspiration goal play me. Thank you, Thomas.
Honorable Minister, Honorable Leader of Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. One supplementary question. We have some Minister of Law Crown and we account for some 800 million Vanuatu. But we need to explain him the extra 1.3 billion. Why I got reduction blame. Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Lands.
Yes, Charles. So me been mentioning reduction here. Me about only recurrent money blow acquisition law inside the place here. Me stop go back lo finance. That's why I got a reduction law when me stop inquire to blow 600 million or 800 million as a government me approve blow acquisition. But me stop with finance at this point in time. But I got understanding finish blow by me rearrange blow reallocate me come back law Ministry of Land. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Honorable Member Blo Tongwa, constituency.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, Limo. Good afternoon, Law. All members, get one question mo program activity MLGB. Particularly my interest for me, so come out law constituency Blo Tongwa. Tonga mi no katol water source. Kami direct them question beliau kami so si sakol Minister of Lands. Ipin kat one survey lo drilling. Ipin na pen lo Tonga lo 2021. Oli ipin natin define all places lo drilling because na ino kat any ting o ini mototoke di kamplo watam borsa ko tanso. Mr. Baskem no mos budget we stop ya. Emi include drilling down lo Tonga o inokat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mikarem, Honorable Member Blo Malekula, Monsieur Marcelino Barthelemy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, you. Good afternoon, Laos. Question me by kamlo program activity MLG. Normally, we've been receiving one question about one subdivision where government may make a plan katoroya. The subdivision name is a city bill kasim today. You know that any appropriation for what I we may approve no place apropos to utility law subdivision ya. Ose mi sauta le telo morning play help mi bro. Mi resim small money bagen bro help basket pa government. So mo sos minister sa confirm bro ibi lo blesya. Post this time lo pa this session. Pa mi appropriate money bro water bro subdivision bro nakatoro. Pa Mr. Luktul NPP bro 2025 ya. Ili 178 million mo lo sa minusa sa mi bro sos minister sa explain. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Honourable Minister of Lands.
Thank you. I think in regards to the first question, Blo MP Blo Tongwa about drilling, I think iko in line lo amount Blo money we MP Blo Yumi lo malagulay mention him about 78 million o Yumi lo NPP. I think Yumi talam thank you to mas lo MBC and Council of Minister and government as a whole lo sa allocated mo anham mondol simi kam lo government emi sa karwan mo drilling machine as Yumi sabe issue blow water mi one issue we affect them Yumi big one and with them limited resource Yumi kat and also Yumi sabe plan de lo island Yumi water mi no stable surface so sem river or spring water plan de li rely heavily lo underground water and drilling mi very important and government mi looking sabe importance play and Yumi allocate them one extra 78 million do Yumi purchase one drilling machine do Yumi sabe address all issue we you miss the present. By me no enough. Also me raise but at least you take him step by step. You me try make him sure say you me address him issue blow water around Vanuatu and you me tell him thank you bagan New Zealand government one all kita men contributor. But you may look inside lo budget to stop almost 200 million. We will give him you me address him all small water project around lo Vanuatu and last year you me klatu plo you me got one strong partnership with SPC plo you me access one amount plo 2.8 billion vatu where you me save usum lo 5-year term plo you me save address him overload more than 300 plus water project lo you me lo Vanuatu in line lo queries MP plo malakula you me raise him yes unfortunately you me must with lo budget lo you me save complete all work lo malakula subdivision and you me save putum on sale and government by me collect them revenue and you me focus them you me collect them over 200 million once you me start them sell lo premium block run but lo confirm lo MP mo lo house once you me pass them budget you me start them you me make them sure say you me complete mo all kita main essential services before you me save putu me kolo sale. Thank you too much.
Thank you. Honourable Member Blo Marikula, Honourable Gracia Shadrach.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Fellow Program Activity MLEG, Enforcement and Compliance. This morning, Minister has been mentioning compliance for me lo lunch every week, so I think blame me blow by me so amount. So semana by funding come through lo place me 9.326 million 648 we establish program activity MLEG and program activity MLEC lease management. I'm looking at one total of 21,659,864 vatu. And I'm looking in terms of revenue. Today I'm looking lo book lo this morning revenue collection we you raise him up land leases play kasam 5 million Pero looking expenses alam say pick one kasam 21 million. Task him lo minister was supposed to answer.
Thank you. Law question, the Honourable Minister of Law Lands want final response, please, and then we put them to the vote.
Thank you, Chair. I think in regards to law compliance, yes, I think me been mentioning say he been got a small weakness law side of compliance. That's why you need to intervention law higher level law. You may try and come out, and then even you may go as far as you may make a more notice of feature law list law man only save come in law lipe man. Yes, one all option also me been mentioning about you meeting thing you may outsource me go one law firm or one company. Law try me try to collect them all outstanding leases where me stop where me one amount law over 500 million and yes ministry me start law pathway law me work with them Ministry of Finance law you me go outsource them me make them sure say suppose you no comply but unfortunately by you have got all consequences also me mention them you have lose all leases play you
I think in regards to revenue, also mitalem yumi work hard, yumi strengthen the whole system at this point in time. System blow yumi unfortunately ministry blow lang Mr. operate since pasika yumi operate also lo all day system by book no mo. But yumi talam thank you lo World Bank mi valay kat meeting lo this year. Lo yumi ko lo digitalize fully. System lo yumi lo land lo yumi megam sure se service also mi yubin raisem lo earlier today about slow lo yumi save process mol kita application we planeta mi kam yumi manually no mo yumi ko megam mol kita search lo file before yumi save customers and mi take time and it become frustrating and then yumi stop losum all kita incomes lo always but lo inform him house yes yumi work with the World Bank one system lo yumi karem through lo New Zealand lo lekam yumi establish him with the more technical people bimi and you meet digitalization full ministry blolan do you miss away make them work efficiently. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. So now, Tumlo vote Ministry of Lands, Mines and Water Resources on total appropriation expenditure budget belong 3,135,318,949 Vanuatu. Those in favor, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Ministère des Terres et des Mines et des Ressources hydrauliques avec un montant total de 3,135,318,949 Vanuatu a été approuvé à l'unanimité.
Thank you. Ministry belong Youth, Justice, more Community Service. They want total budget flow 1,564,725,618 Vanuatu. Honorable Member Blo Malekula, Honorable Shadrach Gracia.
Thank you. Kalau program activity MJCA, Correctional Service. We want them asking lo minister say, you will correctional center primi, we should stop lo rango-rango. You want them service install one of stage. We look budget plan too. You service me included in set. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Question, Honorable Minister Blo Justice, Youth Justice, more Community Service.
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, Lo. Good afternoon, Lo House. I think rango-rango also may be set up. Me probably been harem long time ikam. By never cut proses sentanta. But ministry istra dulu nomo plo. Misal making farming antap. Lo sabe at least help them all. Kortu la korsunes lo imi aplo. Sabe fitimol. All flow risk play. But plotalem lo imi plo confirm sebagai katuan korsunes la sentanta. By never cut. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member Blo Pentecost. Honorable.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Honorable Laus. We talk lo program activity MGDA, Land Tribunals. I think quite samanisipa sa ikat sa mofisa. Ema to do with them land too, lo one land acquisition lo kafman lo lonoro sanling. Ya ting stop all custom o kata we all the disputum crownya lista wait lo all officer lo land tribunal lo kotaon baken lo tale wanansa lo yimi saya proses lo land acquisition lo kafman. Mr. Askem no suppose minister saya kara wanansa igam lo mi vela baken. Thank you.
Thank you. Question, Honorable Minister of Justice.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Law. Question raised. Mau beta by me find them out after me saya come back. Thank you.
You got any comment? We take one final comment from the Honorable Member of Malekula.
Thank you, Chair. Program activity MJEA, Law Commission. Suppose Minister stave Isave explain no limi se lo commissioner wan na work lo kata. From budget every time we comes to pass lo parliament. Lo 30 million 969,109. Lo interest free minimum. By supposed to explain. Yes.
Thank you, member. I think law commissioner, because you may look in budget waste up. Emi law, emi formed by one long commission where we have review more law blimi, we have come back blimi. Suppose that any something blow have do le, then body have come back and blow. But really, work lo kata emi blow review more law blimi. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for response. Some of the offices are already existing long time in all new offices. So thank you for question. I think we go specific law budget law. I think one file, right? Minister, put them to vote now. Ministry belong Youth, Justice and Community Service. One total the appropriation budget law 1,564,725,618 Vanuatu. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Ministry belong Youth, Justice and Community Services with the one total amount belong 1,564,725,618 Vanuatu and may be approved unanimously.
Thank you. Ministry belong Fisheries, Oceans, Maritime Affairs. On total, the budget belong 1,480,826,243 Vanuatu. Oui, Monsieur le député de Malikolo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before me directing me along our program activity, we want them one short general comment no more. Ministry and me one new initiative lo government. Me want them tell me thank you lo government belong. Me create them new ministry. And me believe so me run me expect them assembly me one ministry where by generating one big income lo Vanuatu. Now what me want them direct them you me along all particular program activity. DCB state lo presa ko kapsem DCH problem wo mi look now se mi look kata to li want them produce more crops. Mi look one narvla face for la book mi talk about crops. Mi kam lo presa mi look crops me all kata to but is the produce more crops lo malampa shefa. While me talem lo presa meeting say me one mistake honorable truly you honorable Minister of Finance for him na me manager finance. Suppose one mistake in Mr. Amend them too for me one lawyer. Thank you too much.
Thank you. Comment question, Honorable. Sorry, Honorable Member, you have a point in me go specifically lo document lo place where page.
Ibigulong chairman, imikaram parliamentary amendment ya, and imikulong ministry blo fishery, imikaram program activity MDCB, wali item increase production of commodity crops. Lo ministry blo fishery, am I correct or no correct? Me believe say me one mistake. So suppose me one mistake, we must amend them. From butung people expectation lo ministry as so kita tu liwandang ko increasing production lo crops bagan be. Masa kaya lah Monsieur le Président. Merci.
Merci. Thank you, Thomas. Yes, Honorable Leader of Government Business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon. Speaker, I think we become quite some time in Mr. Stone, because you have a break small time. When you come back, Lord, take away Mr. Verbo. Things they got some typing error. Thank you, Speaker.
Okay, thank you so much. I think we take a small break. We may come back, let's say, in 15 minutes. 15 minutes time, we may come back. Lo, suppose you got any discrepancies, lo text we stop, lo, you may correct them. But by me come, by me continue, lo, finish him, all remaining ministry we stop, lo, section, lo, expenditure. By me ask him, World Minister, lo, come back, chair, blame. Before you may make him show the suspension. So, Mr. Spen, will go on raised, yes, honorable member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Look time beli minum for learn practice. Tanpa you become late, Mr. Make him sign lo Minister lo activity president, Minister lo finance. Look cooperation beli mi tete laos ikut ya. Postor soalan pe, imi action ko tomorrow lo bonino. You become back, imi ko strate ko tol text ya. Ali imi come back tomorrow lo mon. Yes. Thank you.
Honorable member, thank you, Thomas. Lo advice prior, I think me ten lo me proceed kasi me finish him lo business today. So, me give me 15 minutes break. Lo go straight small party and then me proceed. Lo me finish him. And then you got all the business. You know got long time. Lo me dispose of all business we start lo agenda lo extraordinary. So me pintalem lo first day lo starting on the 15. So, lo help me manage him time with them all issues. Yeah. He prefers by me suspend small then he come back. Maybe decision by me now suspend for 15 minutes, then he resume back. Right, we continue lo discussions lo bill by me scam lo Honorable Deputy Prime Minister lo current back front seat. Yes, Mr. Bandalo, Ministry belong Fisheries, Oceans, Maritime Affairs. With the one total appropriation of 1,480,826,243 Vanuatu. Got some questions he raised. Let me give him law honorable ministers. Was he got any response to queries?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, me appreciate him say I blow. Member play me lo malakula me one me one accountant there, so he can look at the details where you mean no have a look. So me thank you to him. Lo hem ya bambai you mean make him one parliamentary amendment no more all wordings ya. All go to hemi stop hemi remain hemi all go to you allocated lo fisheries finish. I think all narrative blame no more. Lo MDCP increase production of commodity crops malamba by yumi tilitim commodity crops yumi atem yumi substitute mutum toktokia fisheries so by me read also increase production of fisheries lo malamba and the same applies to MDCC, MDCD, MDCE, MDCF, and MDCG. So by Dr. Global increase production of fisheries to all respective provinces. With the Mr. Chairman, Mr. Move.
Thank you, Honorable Leader of Government Business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Second motion. No correction where Deputy Prime Minister or Minister of Law Finance is just making. Thank you.
Now, putum lo close. Was there any discussions lo before me putum lo vote? No, right. When we put on parliamentary amendment law vote, same way Minister of Finance explain them. Whether we're in favor, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Motion to rectify Code MDCB, Code MDCC, Code MDCD, Code MDCE, Code MDCF, and Code MDCJ to delete commodity crops and substitute with fisheries has been approved unanimously.
Thank you. Honorable Member of Law Malekula, Honorable Shadrach.
Thank you, Chair. Mikolo Program Activity MDCK. MDCJ, Sustainable Management of Natural Resources, on amount of 212 million Vanuatu. Chair, lo revenue you look him say lo mackerel coteli you meet him you may collect them around 500 million. Question blumi lo minister no supposed to get on species. Pakaikan wo you kat o coteli li pemul soane. Lipem lo wania o ikata sisen lo harvest we stapem koteli. Thank you.
Thank you. Question we come. Do you understand ministry and one ministry based response and response from the Ministry of Finance or Ministry of Law, Oceans and Fisheries?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Thank you for the question raised. Mi sabe answer mo say what question raised lo MDCJ, Sustainable Management of Natural Resources, we mis one amount lo 212 million Vanuatu. Yes, compare lo one mo Chak Makarel give him lo you may finish so far. Mo question raised is posi kat sama species we pambayar mi campo emi save helpem revenue blo yumi. Yes, so yumi lugim recently check makarel will increase him quota blem. And baba yumi expect them one of Vanuatu ikaram in terms of revenue blem baba yumi increase the check makarel. Mo yumi kat all narvala species too. Yes, mo giant squid mo emi ablo Patient tuna we meet the most valuable one we got all work lo complete yet staff yet also all scientific commitment we need lo finishing all work ya after you me looking commission ni kama botem kota lo Vanuatu e miana all sab salem lo mekem mane lo country blimi we mai megam all sempat lo revenue lo country mo got one harvest species we commission blemi I right finish got all got kota blem finish e me all fish will sab kase mantap lo Sapan ol poti kontap ya, emiatu init lo yumi factor mi konsait lo place ya, lo yumi giving one increase, maybe by mi triple amount we stop lo revenue collection lo Ministry of Fisheries. So you look at program activity lo Malampa or something or Narva province we Mr. Mayam amendment lo flow ya, by emia component blem plan de mi all allowances no ya, from all island blemi only 1 by ini di mol man lo ground, by oli ko mo come back so component blem emi only divide them lo 2 one emi all allowances another one emi all emi part lo operation emi one mo pambay only need lo megam and after pambay time you me increase him revenue blimi pambay you me save ask money lo you me help him sector lo fisheries lo all provinces blimi lo before labo blimi stop fishing lo kenu no mo benayel stop fishing lo pot maybe next time but you me develop skill blow man blimi or bisa man blimi blow likolo anarla way blow fishing packet. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Honorable Member Blow Tonga.
Thank you, Speaker. Mikarimi go back to program activity MDCH. Improve food security. You may have run in fisheries me been given one wolf. Lord family blame Lord Chaya one Sinovan of all fisheries all fishing boat local comes to float low one wolf at town here. Fisheries wolf. When you go low wolf, you full up domestic vessel. Roy what them all Leo float them will catch, Papa in them place where you clean and also Vanuatu all make normal lo place tanis. Lo place lo offload ya. You to know come lo program activity ya free you tell se by improve food security lo place ya. Also you been talk about too lo morning revenue collection lo government. One day saben mo se all kita will start collect them wovage town ya amas now. Or amas percentage now start giving lo Vanuatu government, especially you mean law department of fisheries. Thank you.
Honorable Prime Minister.
Chair, supplementary no law first question here. You mean party law 6 different conventions, and so far you mean fortunately you mean sub current one finish we got some way. And Honorable Minister of Law Agriculture he sub very hard law. I mean sabe looking government by him sign one more memorandum of understanding lo side Lotuna where hemi one arvala revenue stream where by hemi pick one from only been signing over many years but you may never even receive him anything to date. And shortly I think by you may look when most law something hemi contingent law all conventions we must ratify them also. And you may amend them maritime act lo you may allow him more law collections law all quarters play me by government by me save karam Minister for Agriculture by me answer them question by me one them law inform him house yan mo say full of lol kata sheep will stop it down here by shortly I think law manis lo April by me look him launching or lo niveau la labetasi be opposite lo labetasi marapay wolf and then by me start to looking full of look at the sheep ya poli go pet low and the sheep by you me karam mo lol bit fees way stop.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Honorable Member of Malakula, Honorable Shadrach Gracia.
Thank you, Chair, for giving me time to me talk about again. We still start the same program activity. Chair, lo water area blue me Pikwan, me around 680,000 square kilometers, where me start some economic EZ blue economic exclusive zone blue me, and lo report we stop. You find out say pikula quantity blow tuna we you cut lo EZ blue me albaco species albaco, and emiana species era you sabe me all stomach mol tin tuna we me you stop em lol stoya, and suppose minister sabe talem lu me say with them lol planning blame me you cutting thing blow. Mikating ting belum punya one cannery lo Vanuatu, belum mikan tin tuna, belum mikat naf stock, belum bakol lo exclusive economic zone belum. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. I think by me taking one response to you put them lo vote, you must have lo expenditure budget and you must have raising plan there all thing lo government lo revenue, that's good. Minister, I think Prime Minister think start fail Minister of Fisheries, Minister of Agriculture, but shows me right.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I think me taking floor back again, blow help him member me blow malakula blow and answer him little bit one way, Mr. President. Yes, you me cutting thing ya too blow you me make him factory blow make him cane. O tintuna from Olalbako blimi, we me osem tata isem se Olalbako, home block na lo Vanuatu. Only stop travel far away be. I got one something, only must return back lo home block so Albaco mi home blame lo Vanuatu. So you mean any factory yet lo you me develop me kam kasem level blockade. Me one thing world bank tu only been come. Me will collaborate with them okata, looking se okata funding me will no security. Time funding by secure, but we will only go as far as what you want them fund them to all project blow make a factory, build them all factory, blow me process them to all two napli me blow ligam, or you mean make them all additional one me blow make them say you mean make them all tin blow you mean say salem okata. Me want them talamusem to say but them thinking ya. Good, you me make a manifest time. Ting you want good for ting well bang ting blow help him you me lem also me mention and finish. But two you me must you me make a manifest time after you me looking up you me develop a more ting way stop yet you me make him blow make him value added all something way all product you me. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, Honorable Prime Minister. Then you Mr. Kolovu.
My apology, me refer lo Minister of Agriculture in you too much lo you me come out lem supplementary bagan mo honorable chair government mi salug tu lo side lo you me amend them constitution lo side lo economic free trade zone mi fast what in issue lo side lo land leases lo you me and block down the road ya and mi sabe stimulate more economic activity also mi lo cannery or even lo naravole sector where mi sa ting lo mi go down the road ya.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Prime Minister, now tumlo vote Ministry of Fisheries, Ocean and Maritime Affairs as amended. The vote on total appropriation below 1,480,826,243 Vanuatu. Thoroughly agree, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Ministry of Fisheries, Ocean and Maritime Affairs, with a total amount of 1,480,826,243 Vanuatu as amended and been approved unanimously.
Thank you. Ministry of Climate Change Adaptation. But they want total appropriation below 4,187,555,819 Vanuatu. Honorable Member Malakula.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, union members. We want to ask one question more. But before that, we declare question Member Malakula. We want to ask him to speak. Minister. Yumi Malakula, you make a rural electrification project, Kiko Kasem law notice. But then you make some areas where you may not have low voltage. You want to ask him, the minister say, whether government got plan, low low voltage go down, to notice area of Malakula. Thank you. Some areas.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Any other question before? You want to take any other questions? Was got any program activity under the ministry before we came right? The minister is a response. Yes, Member Malakula.
Thank you, Chair. Me declare interest plumi tu plumi sa potem kolega MP plo milo Malakula ya. Tinglo samlo places we mi mention me milo lo notice area o ikata project electrification iko kasam lo va ovenis. Some lo places we emista mention se low voltage lo places nakatol transformer. And you understand se lo last year you been passing lo East Santo around 300 and something million. I think MP mi lo Malakula is tasking the Minister of Climate Change. Suppose you lo notice area. Suppose stop inside lo plan block government lo oli putum all transformer lo places lo villages where you not access lo power yet. Yes, thank you.
The most honorable member of Faterur.
Good afternoon, you Speaker. Good afternoon, lo PM, Deputy PM, leader of opposition, with the more honorable members. Me energy or cost lo electricity lo Vanuatu, and me contribute lo high cost lo making business lo Vanuatu. And the same lo yumi too, all families play me very high cost of utility compared lo plan the best place lo Pacific lo region with them lo wall. One them asking question I come through you, Speaker, lo Minister of Climate Change, we are responsible lo energy. I got inside lo budget lo this year. I got any thinking lo you me explore geothermal opportunity lo geothermal and me service I got one potential site lo me declare interest from you me be bleva the rural. I got one potential site lo Takara or one alternative me lo Teuma. Me believe strongly, Speaker. More honorable members say, whilst you must continue to depend on traditional source flow energy, important the economy you must explore alternative source flow energy where we have cut them down costs to make business lo Vanuatu. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Now give him Honorable Member of Santo Rule.
Good afternoon, Speaker. Good afternoon, Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Madam Leader of Opposition, and honorable members. I think Losem talking me also declare interest me from, and me want to ask through you, Lord Minister responsible for one update, Lord East Coast Road too. Thank you.
Honorable Member of Luganville.
Thank you, Chair. Think by Minister of Climate Change. Les problem issue ya be me sing out from lo time stop lo Minister ko lo council na ba mi kam lo parliament back na to do with them issue lo cost. For the last couple of years, me Minister Pembil belum, Mrs. Minister Pembil lately, no me realize them say you are ada up some cost lo. We come lo Luganville ya, I think Minister lo Portville, I think semak. We double them cost lo electricity just for the amperage where you use them. Despite the fact that Luganville and Santo as a whole, naya hemi almost 100% powered by hydro, the cost of electricity, so I'm nothing say you use some electricity where hemi come from renewable energy. Government is setting up policy to make Santo hemi come economic hub, but one of the biggest challenges whereby Santo hemi face is the cost of utilities. Whether or not ministry were in charge lo URA, ikat any look lo handle them issue because URA me should come lo help them all consumers, but me look say come lo kill them all consumers more now. I realized my bill has doubled up over the last 6 months compared to previously, just for an additional amperage fee where URA me make them say all providers probably charge them lo all consumers. Thank you.
The Honorable Minister, was you right? Let me take one final comment, Honorable Member of Malakula, and then you got the opportunity to respond.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ni unem question no more lo yuko Minister lo climate change lo program activity lo MGA. Pasat lo sorry. Lo energy, sorry. Emission question no more all previous speaker asked is in regards to energy. I think we will Manakula, I think we will get hydro na ya. We emiliki ori connectivity ko tema network lo one power. And still emilu cost me still emi very high. And me when baskem supposed lo let's say me appropriate one budget to emilu look lo cost from. Me understand say cost lo before time unel ko emi stop lo emi lo ating concession lo malakula mo tanap po vila na emi stop sa peta sema film lo tanap mo malakula and na ya we van power emi tekan emi quite expensive and me ande maskem sos minister emi kata ting lo emi rent system to minister lo finance to so semi salu luglem we van power ista pandenitlem lo consider bagen lo putung bagor smart meter we emi sta pantan lo control consumer. So I think even a small question when I'm asking. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Honorable Member, lo question. Now give him time, Honorable Minister of Climate Change, Adaptation, Geosat, Meteorology, and Energy.
Good afternoon, Honorable Speaker. Good afternoon, every members. Thank you to Maslo. All questions for honorable members. The side of budget for Ministry of Climate Change. Me want to answer all questions. Honorable MP Jones Nimbwen with them Honorable Krasya Shetra, I ask him about Northeast Malakula low voltage connections. So also molitalam you got high voltage connection, ikasem or transmission line, ikasem valvenis. All low voltage or some transformers, and we got 18 no more. The full distance between Norsup more vow and you minute plo install them all Narvala. Plo make them say all people plo area plo notice Malakula only no look how high voltage the no mobile actually got electricity lo homes bol kata and businesses bol kata. And eme hemi need one budget lo roughly 300 million plus. Lo megem hemi. And hemi semak lo honorable member lo Santo hemi semak lo Santo East hemi roughly the same budget, 300 million. And hemi you no find money blame yet. Department of Energy through the Ministry of Climate Change have been submitting one NPP last year lo budget lo luglug lo hemia pe MBC been reject them. Kami fala megan bagan lo yeah. So we hope se bamba you look small government funding come towards putumol transformers here and of course you will continue to look at them donor funding but they may not hemi issue lo cost lo or low voltage connections lo tuvala line los East Coast Santo with them Northeast Malakula miglad betalem se lo you lo Northwest Malakula contract is signed finished tami kami no sa minister lo last manis mi sign contract and contractor is work now yap lo make a low voltage connection start lo aup kasem lo unmet kasem lo lambumbu and hemi by hemi implemented lo iya no mo lo next few months pambayal people lo Northwest Malakula lisave mo Central West pambayal lisave access low voltage connections mo connect them meet up lo kata ko lo electricity where I come out lo Prenway power station I come lo van power lo question lo honorable MP lo FAT Fred Samuel lo side lo geothermal yes ibin got all applications already received and lo exploration license and now I stop lo Ministry lo lands lo hemi approve and I Mr. Megem due diligence plan na lo applications. They got one lo, they got lo Takara lo East Efate Northeast Efate, mo got two lo Southeast Tana. So hemi I think it's still 100-day plan lo government lo MA must be approved lo before lo 100 days here lapse lo middle of May lo imi got all exploration iko hit. Mo lis have a look feasibility lo yumi starting all geothermal production lo all areas here. Lo side lo katem cost, you may service a solution lo katem cost, and you move to renewable energy. And so, mi glad lo talem se lo yumi lo efate grid. Bambay, you got project na lo coconut oil, and government hemi just through lo New Zealand flexible funding. I may purchase them 2 coconut oil generators lo power station blimi lo Potvila. So start using coconut oil. And I may got big fella benefit to go back to island blame will produce some copra or not, especially. And by him got them down cost. You make up 2 big fella project lo reset, whereby provide them solar extra solar grids lo efate molotana mo 2 battery capacity. Mo want them tell them big fella thank you lo special lo government of New Zealand. Mo 2 government of France, so while they come in, we'll co-fund them that project. With time hemi come in, but hemi serve the lower cost bargain, along with them coconut oil more geothermal so semi come online. But you must try every best the lower all cost. But the answer is renewable energy. From you must victim law or high prices where you look low diesel will come outside. Lo question below honorable member below Luganville, Matai concern high cost below Luganville power or Santo concession. Yes, semi true. And one reason hemi cross subsidy where all businesses more consumers law Santo is the paying below subsidize them cost below electricity law Ambai, molo Maivo, molo Vanuatu. And one issue where council ministers ask the minister got one advice them. Mo by mimi karawan pepe ko lo com mating lo manisia no mo so si mi kata commis town pepe ready finished lo mi decide one option by mi volem but current second stage lo geothermal hydro by hemi contribute big one too plus have reduce more cost ya by mi answer also animal side lo VUI you must work lem and lo side lo smart meters lo question lo honorable member Malakula lo honorable Marcelino Bathelemi. Yes, by immediately look back lo ask him Van Pablo say allow him smart meters po semino allowed na lo concession lo Malakula. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Yes, Honorable Member Blo Malakula.
Thank you. I think, Mr. Chairman, last question to me this afternoon. Ikpaklo youth kalau minister responsible. Mi wanda mas kem no mi look lo activity program lo finance pe wadi mi stop top cost mo quality lo utility meeting se wadi mas kem lo minister mi tram kelar mi lo sa wadi straight na role pro yare. Mi look 167 million we mista give him one grant. We look mi appropriate finish lo under Ministry of Finance. And even mas forget say out of every bill blame we start bill out lo go. You got 2% back we start come out start go to watch lo budget ko kita. So mi orim saben mo straight one mo role lem. Meeting sem duty blame mi lo quality mo cost la utility we start to pati lo plisa. So mi mas ko lo minister so mi say clear lo sa. O kota one small office no mo. Puligara one budget mi was one fully pledged ministry one time. Thank you.
Honorable Minister, you got one brief response and then by you will vote.
Thank you, Honorable Masalito Luke Member of Malakula. I'll ask him a question about URA. Yes, Woplogata, Hemiplo ensure best cost, more quality, affordability. Me wonder, you know them, Selo government blow Shalo Salwai or Ishmael Minosho, so which one? The Honorable John Solongna, have been Minister of Finance, or he been reducing big one, size where you are in more budget, or he cut them big one. So he come down from a look, say, I think he too big for the purpose. And under law, current Minister responsible, Honorable Minister of Finance, you must have taken one compare to we go council now, yeah, where he look back, you may make a further amendments, the URA Act, the look law powers blame bargain, and the best two by you look law all costs, you must have review him cost structure of the URA, to make him sure say he fit for purpose. And I think paper he submitted, in fact, he passed to DCO today. From Vela look lem law, come next meeting blem law, you will look law survey amend them that act, including all issues for cost early rise up, more suitability law, function law, organization. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas, Honorable Minister. Stop now to law. We'll go last unraised member Blo Torres.
Thank you, Thomas. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, this Honorable House. Me got one thing no me want to give him law this afternoon. Since you missed up that issue of energy. And me aware this afternoon that issue of increase of electricity lo Lucanville, me through law subsidies for Panama and Kasim solar. And semi service solar hemi one big island too where ikat big wala ikat wala water to hema. So suppose government hemi save look lo you me put one hydro to lo solar which by me help to block at cost lo electricity lo Lucanville. Thank you too much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Member Blo Torres. Mr. Now, put vote. Ministry of Climate Change, Adaptation, Geoasset, Meteorology, and Energy, on total expenditure budget for 4,187,555,819 Vanuatu. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention. Thank you.
Ministry of Climate Change, Adaptation, Geoasset, Meteorology, and Energy, with a total amount of 4,187,555,819 Vanuatu, and have been approved unanimously.
Thank you. Can you go through every codes and the part 1 or part 2 budget book, yeah? Mr. Now, want them put vote total appropriation expenditure figure law government law 2025 one total amount law 76,866,216,501 Vatu. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Total appropriation with an amount of 76,866,216,501 Vatu was approved with 38 votes in favor and 8 abstentions.
Thank you. Mr. Now, take me go back to bill. Section 1, appropriation as amended. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Section 1 appropriation as amended was approved on division.
Section 2, commencement. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Section 2 commencement was approved on division.
Committee of the Whole House, we go back to Parliament. Lo second reading lo bill. Mr. Now, lo Honorable Minister, lo Finance Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, thank you long final stage long bill. You may complete him. But before me move on bill come lo second reading plehem. I want to thank you long everyone lo you inside lo Honorable House where you make more contributions through lo debate. You may raise more areas lo revenue, lo expenditure. And you may raise some areas where me important, lo all people blue you me, lo budget ya. I want to thank you long everyone, every members of Parliament. Thank you long Prime Minister, but the ministers, the way we only have respond with them, all honourable members, leader belong opposition, deputy leader belong opposition with them every colleague members of Parliament. Honourable Speaker, you may also tell them thank you long all time generous contributions belong all bilateral partners for you with the more multilateral partners for you. One in particular where me overlooking belong me mention him morning and me Papua New Guinea where him too me make him quite a substantial contribution he come long help you me side the earthquake Parliament with them government and me give him appreciation for him long everyone. Honourable Speaker, with them all concluding remarks, yeah. Mr. Now taken bill for the appropriation for 2025, Act number of 2025. Karami kam lo Parliament for second reading, lo Parliament and pass. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Prime Minister. Any discussions before we put them to vote? I think I'm saying no. Been moved that the bill for the appropriation 2025 Act number of 2025 be read a second time into Parliament. Parliament pass him. Whether will you agree, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Motion for the appropriation bill, appropriation Bill 2025, Act number of 2025 be read the second time in Parliament and to pass, was approved with 38 votes in favor, 39 votes in favor, and 7 abstentions.
Thank you, Thomas. Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, Save Karambak Chableu. We got one or two announcements below make him before me ask him law leader government business me indicate him me next business where you got yet law deal with them with this extraordinary session. Then by Mr. Agent. First one me maybe you will receive this one invitation below attend them one launching below a new tool below parliamentary committee where me parliamentary committee guide below help him you committee members lo work below me. And also, Speaker of the Parliament, we also run responsibility under the Parliamentary Services Act. Give him one role, me to supervise him administration operation of the Parliamentary Committee. By me give him one talk blow and work below Parliamentary Committee tomorrow morning. Lo two topics. So, Mr. Make an announcement of law. Every members of the Parliament, particularly your chairman with the vice chairman will committees slowly come at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Maybe talk sabe. Leader blow government business before you adjourn.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you, Lord. Leadership law you blow manage time blow make sure say budget we have an important agenda blow extraordinary I miss have complete most have passed by Parliament. Next bill law you may law bill number 7. I may bill for the stated law miscellaneous provision act number of 2025. Honorable Prime Minister na by me table him. Vice the floor you Honorable Speaker. Whether it's a table now or tomorrow. Thank you.
You got 15 more minutes, 20 minutes. You must have President Bilia was supposed to know you must have come back fresh tomorrow. We understand so maybe one long holiday where you've been discussing one important bill, Kasem lo en lo hem, and we need to you recover before you must have continue to proceed. You must have stay a long time. So by me, Mr. Bascom supposed to be right. You come back tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock. You must have proceed next bill or some leader government business indicate me studied law miscellaneous by Honorable Prime Minister and presented. Was in Magatin or something by Mr. Bascom, Honorable Minister of Law Internal Affairs was Mr. Did you one prayer before you may adjourn?
Mr. Speaker, also when you tell him you may have run this down a long time, you ask him, Mr. Knapp. You may come before God, you may pray. Almighty God, above me in heaven, me will tell him thank you, Lord, you. From one hour of a day, me will tell him thank you, Lord, you. No wisdom, knowledge, understanding, ideas, where you give him, Lord, me will the day. All the honorable members inside this honorable house, where me will participate, more contribute, all the thing, Lord, help him pass him all bill. Appropriation bill when we live in pass them the day we want them thank you Lord guidance for you. Thank you Lord way where you have been leading Honorable Speaker of the Parliament and also Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, Prime Minister, the Ministers leader of opposition, Deputy Leader, every honorable members when we will have participate Lord meaningful discussions and debates where you make them say the day we will have pass appropriation bill we have important law session. Heavenly Father, before me will out, lo go back, lo various homes lo me will ask him, you say, you stop with me will throughout lo this afternoon, this evening, kasem tomorrow morning, kasem lo afternoon, whereby me will come back. Suppose you no come back yet, but you bring me will come back, lo please help lo continue lo business where Parliament lo me will need to look him. And may I pray lo me will like giving you praise, glory, honor, and thanksgiving. Lo name lo King Jesus me will start making this prayer. Amen.
Parliament now we adjourn kasem tomorrow lo afternoon lo 2 o'clock.